Last month's flood, many people completely restarting their lives. Channel 5 News crews followed along as disaster survivor assistant teams with FEMA went door to door in one of the hardest hit areas of the valley. Our Taylor Winkle has more on their work in Mercedes.
Say that yet?
In their blue vests, a handful of FEMA disaster survivor assistance teams walk the streets of Mercedes.
Would that be something you'd be comfortable with?
Yes.
Very good.
They tell us they've been here for the last 3 days and they'll probably stay longer.
We're knocking the doors. We're trying to find who was affected so we can help them to apply for FEMA assistance.
Many who live here share a story similar to Maria Castro.
I applied because I lost all my personal belongings.
You can see by looking at what once was her home.
The kitchen, the refrigerator used to be here.
Now she and her family are left with nothing. These floodwaters drowned their entire neighborhood.
Every time I would see a flood and I would see people going through things like that, you know, that they lost their home, they lost their property, that would make me so sad, you know, sometimes I would even cry. I never expected that to happen to me.
But some living here may be out of luck when it comes to more help from FEMA. Mercedes was just one of the cities hit by floodwaters back in 2015 when remnants of Hurricane Patricia made its way to the valley.
It takes,
Today, FEMA clarified the rules on repeat assistance.
So if you live in a floodplain area and you received assistance from FEMA, you are required by law to have flood insurance.
If you didn't renew your FEMA insurance from the 2015 floods, you won't qualify for additional federal aid. But that rule changes if you don't live in a floodplain.
If you don't live in a floodplain and you received FEMA a grant, then you're not required to have flood insurance to receive assistance again.
FEMA says until the government tells them to stop, crews like this will be out Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. knocking on doors, trying to help those in need. Reporting in Mercedes, Taylor Winkle, Channel 5 News at 6.
If you'd like to request a disaster survivor assistance team in your neighborhood, you can contact your local emergency manager or call FEMA at the number right there on your screen, 800-621-3362. Your deadline to apply for help is September 4th.